Good. Good morning. The 36th District Court is back in session with the Honorable Tenisha Yancey presiding. While court is in session, there will be no talking, no sleeping, no lying down, no driving, no wearing of any head garments unless it's for religious purposes only, no chewing of any gum or reading of any material, and you must be properly dressed when a judge asks you to turn on your camera. Good morning again, Your Honor.
Good morning again. Good morning to those of you who I did not see already this morning. Again, I am Tenisha Yancey, or Judge Tenisha Yancey. I will be presiding over your matters today. Samuel Black. Is he out of breakout room?
Unmute, Mr. Black.
I see it.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Black. Now calling the people versus Samuel James Antoine Black. Yes, one, two,
It's just the two.
two.
Yeah, I can look at the other one.
So now calling the people versus Samuel James Antoine Black, ticket number P136-5544. Count 1, blockading, moving lane of traffic, which is not on the docket. I believe it may be in default. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, open alcohol in a motor vehicle as the driver. Please state your name for the record, Mr. Black.
Pardon me?
Will you state your name for the record, Mr. Black?
Pardon me, Your Honor, I can't really hear you.
Will you state your name for the record?
Oh, Samuel Antoine Black.
Thank you, Mr. Black. Today was the date and time set for trial. One moment, Mr. Black, I'm trying to see. Did you ever pay your tenant window ticket from, that was back in 2014?
I'm not sure. I don't believe I did. I know I don't have that vehicle anymore, but I don't believe I did. I know I came down there and paid several different tickets, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that was one of them.
Okay, one moment, please, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have quite a few that you need to pay, but for today, the ones that are on the docket for today, I'm going to add the, I did read into the record the first count, which is blockading moving lane of traffic. I'm gonna set that default aside. Seeing that Officer Amir Amin has not checked into the courtroom either virtually or in person, your matters will be dismissed today without prejudice, Mr. Black. I do expect you in return to catch up, come down to 36th District Court and enter into a payment arrangement for all the ones that you do have that are outstanding, sir.
Absolutely. I need to, because I came down there and got the printout, but I do need to come back down there to actually set up the payment arrangements.
You have to set up the payment arrangement before, and hopefully I never see you again, but if I see you again, I'm gonna remember the favor that I've done, and if you haven't repaid the favor by paying off everything that you have, we're gonna have a problem.
We ain't gonna have no problem, Your Honor.
You're gonna have a problem, I should say, but you have a good day, your matters have been discussed.
We're gonna stay in good standing with each other, Your Honor. Right? I'm gonna get it paid.
All right, have a good day, sir.
Thank you.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, Mr. Walling, how are you?
I'm doing fine. Can I impose a moment on your clerk, please?
Sure, she's listening.
Madam Clerk, I need some more information on Mr. Barber. It says he has some warrants in 36 District Court. Can you give me some information about those?
Yes. I'll send it to you over chat. I won't put, because we're live over YouTube.
Okay, thank you. You let me know if you need me for anything, Judge.
Well, we have people in there.
Yeah, we're ready.
Okay, I'll talk, I'll take care of you and then talk to Mr. Barber.
Okay, I took care of the dismissal, but we do have I believe two cases with it where there's an officer here.
Right, all right, you wanna do those? Let's do
Yeah.
then, that
I'm
was
gonna-
Robbins and Brunson,
All right, ready on Brunson.
yes.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Brunson. Now calling the people versus Anthony Terrence Brunson, ticket number P139315, count 1, driver's license revoked, count 2, improper equipment, tinted windows, count 3, failure to illuminate license plate. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the officer. Is there an officer in this matter?
Yes, it is.
Yes, Your Honor, it's Officer Assad. I'm from the 6th Precinct.
Counsel?
For the record, Your Honor, Philip X. Walling, P35229. I am your House Counsel today representing Mr. Brunson. Your Honor, the people are recommending that if the court accepts Mr. Brunson's plea to the amended charge of failure to display, they'll dismiss the balance of the tickets. That's what Mr. Brunson wishes to do. He has been informed of his rights.
Mr. Brunson, will you state your name for the record, please, sir?
Anthony Terrence Brunson.
And you had an opportunity to talk to Attorney Wallen, and he explained, advised you of your rights. Did you understand your right?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a guilty plea today?
No, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you give today will be the truth and the entire truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you can lower your hand, turning your attention to October 4th, 2022, were you driving a 2011 silver Chevy?
Yes, Your Honor.
Were you in the area of Joy Road and Westwood in the city of Detroit?
Yes, Your Honor.
And were you pulled over or stopped by the Detroit Police Department on that day, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
When asked to produce a valid driver's license, were you able to do so?
No, Your Honor.
Satisfied, Counselor?
Yes, Your Honor.
The court is also satisfied and will enter a guilty plea on the amended charge of failure to display on count 1 of ticket number ending in 3153. Count 2 and 3 will be dismissed without prejudice pursuant to your agreement. Mr. Brunson, the fee and fees and fines for failure to display in my court is going to be $220. Are you able to make that payment within the next 2 weeks, sir?
Not at this time, Your Honor. I've been unemployed, but I do have a new job, which I'm scheduled to start in the next 2 weeks. If you could allow me possibly 60 days, I'm sure I could get that taken care of.
Okay, I can allow you 60 days. Or I could give you 22 hours in community service, whichever you prefer. I guess if you're starting a new job, you probably would prefer to just wait the 60 days to get the money.
What's the amount of time you could allow me in which to pay that amount?
I can give you the 60 days to pay, or you can do 22 hours of community service. Which would you prefer?
The 60 days.
Okay, so it's gonna be due July 10th. If you do not pay it by July 10th, you need to appear back here in this courtroom at 8:30 a.m. on that morning, sir.
I'm sorry. Did you say 20 hours community service?
22 hours of community service, or pay the $220.
I'll take the community service. Since I'm still in the process of waiting for my job to start, I can get that taken care of.
Okay, can you send a check to my court clerk with your phone number? And then I need you to also take down a phone number.
Is it this? No, this one.
Say it again. The phone number for community service is gonna be
We get it. We have to-
Okay, Mr. Brunson, I've been corrected. We changed a little bit of policy, so you're going to just wait for probation, the Department of Probation to contact you to set up your 22 hours of community service. Please send a chat. Have you already chatted your phone number to the clerk?
No, I can do that now.
Okay, send your phone number to the clerk and they'll set up your 22 hours of community service. You will come back on July 10th. Just in case you decide to pay it between now and July 10th, you can come back on July 10th at 8:30 a.m.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Yes,
You're
Your Honor.
welcome.
I didn't get the phone number.
Don't leave without giving your phone number because there's no way for us to set it up.
I just sent it. Did you guys get that?
No, I sent you a chat. Did you reply back to my chat?
Now, who you sent it to, because none of us got it.
Right.
It went to, it says to Philip Whaley.
Oh, he's
I'm
not,
not there.
he's not my court clerk, he's the attorney. It's just, you should be sending it to the clerk of the court, and it should be.
Well, I sent you a chat that
Just
said,
respond
please,
to her message.
it says, please send me your phone number.
That's it. I got you.
Okay.
Officer Assad, wait, is it Assad?
Yes, ma'am.
You are free to go, sir. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
You get that, clerk?
I have it. Thank you.
Okay, are we all set?
Yes,
You are Assad.
Okay, thank you. You guys have a great day.
You too. Now calling the People versus Logan Thomas Blevins, ticket number P 1406438, one count of failure to secure a load. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the officer. Corporal Latch? Corporal Latch,
Yes, Your Honor.
state your name for the record, sir.
Corporal Ronald Latch, badge 3603 with the Detroit Police Department's 3rd Precinct.
Philip X. Walling representing Mr. Blevins, Your Honor. State your name, Mr. Blevins.
Logan Thomas Blevins.
Your Honor, the people are recommending, and my client wishes to accept the offer. He will be tendering a plea as charged to failure to secure a load. This will be taken as a 3-month delayed sentence. I've explained to him what he needs to do. I've explained to his rights to a trial. He's ready for questioning by the court.
Okay, and were there any stipulations that the prosecution had on his 3-month delay?
Shannon Walker on behalf of the people. No, Judge, no stipulations.
Thank you, Ms. Walker. Mr. Blevins, you had an opportunity to talk to Mr. Wall and he advised you of your rights. Did you understand your right?
Yes, Judge.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, Judge.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
Yes.
Will you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that do you swear or affirm that the testimony you give today will be the truth and the entire truth?
Yes, Judge.
You can put your hand down on November 16, 2022. Were you driving a 2016 white Ford?
Yes, Judge.
Were you in the area of East Davison and Klinger in the city of Detroit?
Yes, Judge.
And did you come in contact with the Detroit Police Department on that day, sir?
Yes, Judge.
Can you tell the court what you did to make you guilty of failing to secure a load?
One of the chains were loose and it popped off of the back of the Bobcat.
Okay, thank you. Satisfied, Counselor?
I am, Judge.
And what were you, I guess, what were you transporting, Mr. Blevins?
I was transporting a Bobcat.
A Bobcat, okay.
Yes.
That's small equipment, Judge, not the animal.
I would hope so, because we would be here for a whole different purpose, right? So the court is also satisfied and will enter a guilty plea for failing to secure a load on behalf of Mr. Blevins. Mr. Blevins, I'm going to issue fines and fees of $240 in this matter, sir. Will you be able, well, I actually will give you the whole 90 days to pay it since you're returning in 3 months anyway. So
Judge,
you have until August.
if it's paid, will he need to be returned?
Yes, because it's a delayed sentence, so we actually have to dismiss it. We have to ensure that he hasn't had any police contact and that he doesn't have any further tickets between now and August 10th.
Okay, thank you.
So he will come back for a review on August 10th at 8:30 a.m. But you do need to make sure that you pay the $240 before then, Mr. Clever.
Yes, Judge.
Thank you. You're free to go, sir.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Goodbye, Officer Latch. Good to see you.
You too, Mr. Wirbling. Take care. Have a good day, Judge.
Not Warbling Walling. I'm the handsome one. He's the younger one.
Now calling the people versus Donovan Bradford, ticket number SX 251-64431, one count of no driver's license. Please state your opinions for the record.
Philip X. Walling, representing Mr. Bradford. State your name, please, sir.
Donovan Deshaun Bradford.
Your Honor, at this time, the people are offering, and my client is accepting the amended charge of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive his motor vehicle. My client, he has been informed of his rights, Your Honor. And before the court imposes sentence, I have a brief statement.
Okay, Mr. Bradford, you did understand the rights that were explained to you by Mr. Walling?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a guilty plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
Yes.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you give today will be the truth and the entire truth? Do you swear or
Yes.
affirm? Okay.
Yes.
You can, okay, you can put your hand down, sir. Turning your attention to June 29th, 2016, were you driving a 2008 silver Chevy?
Yes.
Were you in the area of Shaner and Hickory in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And did you come in contact with the Detroit Police Department on that day, sir?
Yes.
When asked to produce a valid driver's license, were you able to do so?
No.
Satisfied, Counselor?
By Judge.
The court is also satisfied and will enter a guilty plea on behalf of Mr. Bradford for allowing an unlicensed driver to drive the amended charge on ticket number ending in 6443. Mr. Wallen, you would like to make a statement before sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor. My client informs me that he paid his his 36th District Court applicable civil infractions on April the 19th of 2023. There may very well be some bond money in play. I was unclear from talking to my client if I believe there might be some bond money. If you could check that and apply the bond, that would be great, Your Honor.
Will do. One moment, please, sir.
It'll be a bar.
Okay, so in this matter, Mr. Bradford, fines and fees for allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, typically in my courtroom is $220. You do have a bond that will be applied to that $220. The remaining of your bond, though, will be applied to the remaining tickets that you have outstanding with the 36th District Court. You are welcome to call the cashier's office at any time to find out if there will be any, or come down to the 36th District Court to find out if there will be anything remaining after those tickets are paid that will be returned to you. You understand, sir?
Yes, ma'am. I have a question.
Okay.
I haven't had my license in since I was 18. I'm 36 years old now. I'm a journeyman also. I'm trying to travel to get my license. I'm taking care of this matter to try to get my license by like next week or whatever fees I have to pay. I mean, I have receipts right here where I paid my bond. And I actually going to court May 24th at East Point to handle these matters also. So that's the importance of trying to take care of this so I could go to the Secretary of State and apply for my license. I understand I got to pay the $125 reinstatement fee, and I also had to reapply for my license. Beg your pardon?
What's your question to me?
Would I be able to go to the Secretary of State tomorrow and pay my reinstatement fee?
I would wait until you get your matter resolved in East Point before going to the Secretary of State so that you're not down there twice.
Yes, ma'am. I cleared my bond. I have my clearance letter. I have my clearance letter right now from East Point.
Okay, well then you can go to Secretary of State whenever you like. This
Yes,
will be
but
wait. Let me take that back. This will be entered by tomorrow, by the end of business day tomorrow.
okay, would I receive a clearance letter to let them know that this warrant or penalty has been lifted so I can apply for my driver's license?
Yeah, the phone number to contact for a clearance is 313-965.
Excuse me. Wait, hold on. What am I paying that? Repeat that one more time, ma'am. I'm ready now.
313-965-5590 or 313-965-6648.
Is that
okay?
Is that the clerk's office, Your Honor?
It's the traffic and ordinance office that provides clearances.
And excuse me, this is my clearance letter for from East Point also.
I don't care about that, sir. I'm sorry. That's not any concern to me at all.
Okay,
Your matter with me has been resolved. So everything that you have for this court, you take it down to Secretary of State. Everything you have for East Point, you take that to the Secretary of State. From this point forward, it's in the hands of the Secretary of State, whether or not you get your license back. I have nothing to do with that.
Okay, ma'am. I paid a bond also, which I have a receipt for.
Mr. Bradford, we already discussed that. Mr. Wallen explained that. I explained to you that the bond will be applied to what I just assessed the fees and fines for in this matter. I don't understand what other questions you may have. Everything that you need from 36th District Court has been resolved. Whatever other dollars that are remaining from your bond money, once the $220 is applied, well, once the bond is applied to the $220 fines and fees that I assessed today, anything remaining will go towards anything you have outstanding with 36th District Court that was not before me today. Anything after that, if there's anything due to you that is left over that you will get a refund for, you would have to contact the 36th District Court cashier's office to find out if there's anything remaining that will come back to you.
Okay, understand.
Okay. That resolves your matter, sir. You have a good day, okay?
You do the same, man.
Thank you. You gave me a brown is on the screen.
Stephen Brown. I gave you Booker.
You did not.
I don't think I have. Last seat, right from the same page.
Now calling the People versus Stephen Lionel Brown, ticket number P1296155, count 1, reckless driving. Please state your appearance for the record, Counselor.
Your Honor, my name's Philip X. Walling, representing Stephen Brown. State your name, please, Mr. Brown.
Stephen L. Brown.
Now, Your Honor, the people are not willing to give Mr. Brown an offer at this time. I have given him the June 8th date for a bench trial. I believe he took that down, right, Mr. Brown?
Yes, I did.
And what I'm asking the court to do at this time, apparently Mr. Brown missed his court date on this matter. I'm asking the court to set aside the warrant and let Mr. Brown get a clearance so he can get his driver's license.
How would I give him a clearance and he has a reckless driving ticket outstanding?
As I understand it, the clearance is merely because the license was suspended because he missed the date for this. He has resolved that. He missed it because from my conversation, the notice came to him after, in fact, the date happened. So regardless, I think the court can let him pay $45 so he can issue a clearance so he can get his license out of suspended status.
Mr. Wallen, I am not going to, I'm assuming that you're making a motion, so I'm going to say that your motion is denied, sir. Mr. Brown not only is allegedly accused, has been accused of reckless driving, but he missed his court date. That has nothing to do with this court. Nothing at all. So we will see Mr. Brown. I will enter a not guilty plea on behalf of Mr. Brown and set this matter for bench trial on June 8th at 8:30 a.m.
Thank you so much, Judge. And you recalled the warrant, did you?
Oh, yes, the warrant will be recalled.
Thank you so much.
That we will do.
Can I say something?
I think Mr. Brown would like to address the court, Your Honor.
Sure, Mr. Brown, go right ahead.
Hey, Your I'm sorry. Listen, I mean, I like he explained to you, I received my notice late. I ended up coming down there the day after. I came down to the 36th district because I wanted to get this matter resolved. The day after, I missed my court date because I actually called down there to see what was going on about, coming to court, and I had just missed it. So I guess it was an honest mistake You know, I did a U-turn. The officer, he wrote me a reckless driving ticket.
Now stop, Mr. Brown. It's not about the facts here.
Okay,
Get the
well,
train back on track.
it was just a misunderstanding, Your Honor. I missed it by a day. I assure you, I come to all my court dates.
So.
So even without the ticket issue, my issue is still the allegations, and because I have not heard the facts, and I cannot hear the facts from you until the court date. One moment, please.
Don't.
Okay, so I was looking, what I was gonna do is try to move your trial date up, but I can't do that because we have to give prosecution time to get notice. However, based on what we have in our system, you had a show cause date on March 16th. Then we gave you a trial date of April 13th. So I can't really accept the notice of hearing not arriving on time because you actually heard your trial date on March 16th. You were given a trial date. You missed that trial. So again, these are all things that you decided to do, right? And so I am not going to grant the motion. I'm still not going to grant the motion. I would have tried to move the trial date up so that you can do this sooner, but that's not a possibility at either. So we are still going to set this matter for bench trial on June 8th at 8:30.
Thank you so much for giving me that additional information that my client didn't give me. Mr. Brown, take the class.
Oh, I'll take the class, but also I wanted to tell
Stop
the judge.
talking, Mr. Brown. We made our pitch.
I will see you on June 8th. You have all the time in the world to tell me your story on June 8th.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Have a good day.
All right.
Hmm.
Right.
Now calling the People versus Chantil Dalen Booker, ticket number SP 139-28601. One count of no insurance misdemeanor, ticket number SP 139-28531. One count of disregarding red signal or amber. Please state your appearance for the record, counsel.
Philip Walling, representing Ms. Booker. State your name, Ms. Booker.
Daylon Chantel Booker.
Your Honor, the people have recommended and my client wishes to accept the offer to plead responsible for the amended charge of blockading traffic, a no-point ticket. And I have no objection to the court using the ticket as a factual basis. The balance of the tickets are to be dismissed. I am happy to report that my client has a valid license, registration, and insurance at this time.
And I apologize, Mr. Walling, the disregarding red signal is going to be reduced.
Yes, ma'am, do blockading traffic.
And that's your understanding, Ms. Booker?
Yes.
And you're okay, you're comfortable with pleading responsible to the civil infraction of blockading?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so the court is going to enter a responsible plea for the blockading on ticket number ending in 8531. The fee for blockading, the fines and fees are $175, Ms. Booker. And if it's not paid by May 24th, it will go up. Will you be able to make that payment?
She's on fixed income. Could she have 30 days to come up with that 175?
She can have 30 days, but I can't control the late fees. The late fees are gonna automatically attach themselves. So if you can pay them within 14 days, I advise you to do so that you're paying less. But if you truly cannot pay the 175 by May 24th, I will give you until June 12th. If you do not pay it by June 12th, you do need to appear here on this Zoom at 8:30 that morning.
Okay.
You are free to go, ma'am.
Thank you.
And I don't know if I said for the record that the other account will be dismissed without prejudice.
Thank you, Your
Okay.
Honor.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mhm.
And that leaves, I believe, Your Honor, Mr. Barber only. I still need some information with regard to his warrants in 36th District Court.
I sent you a check for that, Mr. Walling.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Too many
You're welcome.
screens.
Well, you have Mr. Biddles. Did you speak to Mr. Biddles?
Yeah, I believe we set that for a pre-trial. Let me go talk to him.
But- Yeah, room 17.
17, I had lost him. That's part of it.
All right.